guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Today we're back here with Death Battle. Tonight we got Gray from Fairy Tail versus Esdeath of Akame Got Kill. I think Esdeath is actually the first from that franchise to be here, so that says a lot. It's been a while since I've seen this battle, so I don't remember exactly how it went. So let's just hop in and see how things go. Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. And we're off.
The element of ice is cold and unforgiving.
Literally!
Only in an equally frigid and unmerciful land can one understand its true potential.
Like Gray Fullbuster, Ice Mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
And Esdeath, the Imperial General from Akame Got Kill.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Stop. Great.
In a land far, far away lies the kingdom of Fiori, a place filled with magic.
But not everyone was living their best life in Magic Town.
Gray Fullbuster was a child of the north, living among the frigid cold.
Until an edgy-looking demon showed up and wiped out the whole place. Gray survived, though everyone else wasn't so lucky. But hey, at least he got adopted by a hot stripper.
This was and she just so happened to be one of the greatest ice mages in the world.
So Gray got to training. Who else is gonna take out that creepy demon for revenge and justice, right? And he needed to master ice magic to do it.
Gray worked tirelessly and eventually became a master of ice make molding magic. Essentially crafting weapons, tools, and other inanimate objects out of ice.
Swords, shields, hammers, grappling hooks, stairs, clones of himself, anything he wants really. He can even whip out a friggin' ice bazooka.
He's got it.
He also took after New Mom and became a regular Chippendale himself. Yeah, he really never stopped doing that.
But with powerful magic at his beck and call,
part of training,
he became
hence the,
reckless, desperate to prove himself and destroy the demon. Sadly, this carelessness would change his life for the worse one more time.
He tried to take the demon out himself, but things didn't go so great, even with his shiny new powers. Whoa. Gray learned how to do all this cool ice magic by stripping?
Well...
Ice magic, here I come!
No,
Oil me up, Wiz!
No, not like that.
Removing clothes was just part of training. See, she instructed Gray to do so in order to adapt to the cold to better resist it, letting him have a much greater range when it comes to his own ice magic.
Oh.
Why didn't you say that 5 seconds earlier, when I still had my favorite shirt?
Anyway, Gray was outmatched by the demon, and was forced to step in with her ultimate spell, Iced Shell.
It's a super handy move that can freeze a giant demon like that for good. Haha!
At the expense of her magic and life.
Ah, there it is. Big oof. If that's not bad enough, Gray learned an ultimate version called Lost Iced Shell. This one also kills you, but as a bonus, it also erases the memories of you from everyone who ever knew you.
Sure, the Lost Ice Shell is hundreds of times more powerful and basically a guaranteed win move if he has enough time to cast it. But how does that even work? Say Gray cut off your arm, leaving you handicapped for years, then Lost Ice Shelled himself elsewhere. That would be a very confusing day.
Is that how I lost my leg? Wonder who it was I knew. Well, speaking of lost, Gray Filibuster...
Yeah, long story on that one. Yeah, luckily we still remember the guy, cause, well, 1, we're not in Fiori, and 2, never got to cast it. So, it does potential, but someone strong enough can still stop the attack. That's the thing. Anyway.
Lost 2 families at this point.
But once again, he found new footing and new friends, this time with the mages of the Fairy Tail Guild.
Including a clingy blue-haired water lady, Julia. It's okay, you can ship them. Everybody does. Including them.
Now full from a serious helping of humble pie, Gray changed his tune.
when not in the range of hers
a reckless avenger, but a cautious, laid-back defender of his new friends. Which works out since this is the sort of world where fighting for your friends actually increases your magical power. True story.
You could say he started keeping a cool head, huh? Yep, no more demon hunting for him. Well, until he got his hands on demon killing magic, of course.
After becoming an Ice Devil Slayer, Gray learned how to devour ice to replenish his power, become extremely resistant to ice attacks, mess around with other people's ice magic, and conjure spells designed to kill demons.
Which would have been really, really handy just a little bit ago. Oh well, with all this magic, ice mages can wipe out an entire town all at once, or stir up an ice storm that covered the country of Fiori.
By comparing Invel's ice storm to the scale of Fiori based on official maps, it appears the force and energy of the storm would be equivalent to more than 27 gigatons of TNT.
Now that's a big-ass storm,
Gigatons.
and it makes sense, as Gray can fight on par with fellow guildies Natsu and Urza. Natsu has dodged lightning,
Well, let's
and
Urza
blew
more
up this giant
Natsu.
meteor all by herself.
Measuring the distance between the meteor and land in this shot, then comparing its size to Urza in this one, we found that Urza must have been moving over
this?
20,000 times the speed of sound to intercept it,
Oh.
striking it with a force of over 50 teratons of TNT.
And
Damn.
Gray should definitely be in the same ballpark at least, especially since Urza wasn't even at her full strength.
Truly, as long as Gray keeps his pants on, literally, he is
Yeah,
a
no
fierce
kidding.
warrior who will always fight for his friends.
I've got a will all of my own. And it says my friends and I are gonna walk the path of life.
Thank you, Gray. Sheesh. Honestly, this might be tricky. Plus, I think there is still, like, Fairy Tale 100-year quest, I think? Not sure that's over with yet. Or at least the manga might be. So I think they're still getting stronger, but you get the idea. So I say on par with Natsu, but a little less stronger than Urza, because let's be real, she's an S-class for a reason. Well, here's Gray. Let's check out Esdeath and see what she's packed to the table. Oy, stuttering.
As a child, Esdeath lived among her clan in the northern frontier, hunting giant monsters called danger beasts with her father.
Awesome! Now that's how you raise a kid! Look at the size of that thing! Where can I get a hunting license for those?
However,
Hey,
Esdeath's
good luck
destiny
with
would
that.
lie further south, among a 1,000-year-old empire.
Pure capital.
Because what do you know? Her whole clan got wiped out, leaving her as the lone survivor. Now, normally this would lead to a dramatic revenge story and a lesson on friendship and appreciating what you have and stuff. But
Good luck with that.
That's not what happened.
No,
Right, Esdeath ascribed
story.
herself to a sort of survival of the fittest philosophy. To her, if her
think
father
that
lay
credit
dead
for that?
before her, that didn't mean she should be sad or angry. That meant her father was weak.
You're damn right, finally! Somebody knows what I'm talking about! That's my power of friendship! This girl's got it all figured
Ow.
out!
Well, now on her own, and maybe a bit insane, Esdeath
Very
joined the
insane.
militant ranks of the widespread empire, where her violent nature found a new calling.
Yeah, like when she buried 400,000 people alive. Mama Boomstick
Nice.
always
Look
told
at
me
that.
you should enjoy
And
your
broken
work.
parts.
So, good for her, I guess. She even got a promotion and an offer of a new weapon that would change everything. A Tegu.
Esdeath was already extremely
Sure.
proficient with a sword, but this was something entirely different. A Tegu is a supernatural relic forged from the remnants of special danger beasts. They can take the form of anything from a battle axe to a flute to a giant pair of scissors. However, Esdeath chose one so unique, most were absolutely terrified of it. It was blood, the demon's extract.
And because she's a totally
Yep.
sane and normal person, she drank
rank it all.
All of it. Okay.
After surviving the side effects, the usual headaches, nausea, maddening voices in her head telling her to kill everyone, Esdeath earned her reward.
Ice magic, bitches! She can make
Pretty
and
much.
shape ice out of thin
Ice
air.
creation and
Weapons,
manipulation.
shields, platforms, horses, frickin' meteors. You name it, she can make it. Plus, she can fly by holding herself in the air with ice, and once built an entire army of ice horse people.
Damn.
Look at them all! There's thousands of them!
Well, it did take her a few days to make them all, implying she has a limit to her ability. Regardless, her enormous power is clear. She can even create a giant suit of armor around herself like some sort of icy mech.
So she's a super deadly ice lady, but she's also got a soft side.
Even with all the power she
sure about
held,
that.
not even sadistic conquest or unstoppable ice magic could fill the void in her heart. Esdeath sought one thing above all else:
Partner.
love.
The Ice Queen needs some lovin'. I know just the man for the job.
So does she, apparently. She made a list of the specific qualities in her ideal man, who turned out to be this guy, Tatsumi.
What? Really? Oh, some dopey generic anime protagonist kid.
Well,
You about to say
he
you-
literally is an anime protagonist.
Oh, come on, he's like a 3 out of 10 and she's not even on the chart. She's way too good for him.
Is she?
You're saying?
Oh, right, she's crazy. Even better!
Durant.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a reason she's basically the strongest soldier the Empire's got. And that's not even talking about the trump card she's got. You know? I mean, think about it. Hunts Danger Beast regularly. Survived the demon extract that basically makes you insane, which she already was. So you can definitely see what's up, right? Yeesh. If I heard she was coming, I'd be like, okay, run away! Just head for the hills. I ain't sticking around. Anyway.
Strange sadism aside, there is one skill of hers which impresses above all else.
Oh, here we go.
Mahoptima.
Gesundheit. It's a time step she can only use once per day. It freezes time, but like literally freezes it with cold.
Jeez,
This
Susano.
makes no sense.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Esdeath
anime.
got to work leading her new hunting group called the Jaegers and doing as many awesome things as she could to impress that Tatsumi brat. Once she froze an entire river with zero effort. Imagine how many slushies you could make with that.
That isn't even a fraction of her true potential. After absorbing those tens of thousands of ice cavalry, Esdeath harnessed enough power to create an icy storm that spanned an entire continent. Comparing its size
So
relative
how
to the
big are we
planet's
talking
diameter,
here?
producing a storm of this scale would require a kinetic energy over 280 petatons of TNT.
Super impressive.
Yeah,
but remember,
looks like Gray's
it
in
took her,
trouble.
quote, a few days to make that many ice people.
Essentially stockpiling a lot more power than she would normally be capable of on any individual day.
Fair.
But Esdeath has tangled with the toughest rebels out there. A Kami who can dodge lightning, and dumb old Tatsumi who was strong enough to outmuscle this absolute unit of a Tega called, Chico Taser.
Primus
What's up with
Imperial.
all
Let's
these
go with
made-up
that, huh?
German words.
Shikoteza, or the Primus Imperator, was
Shikoteza.
powerful enough to create a massive crater outside the Imperial capital. To make a crater of this size, the blast must have equaled over 900 teratons of TNT.
Yeah.
And Esdeath is even more hardcore. Get this, one time her arm was poisoned, but before she let the poison spread to her body,
Cut it
she
off.
karate chopped her whole freaking arm off and replaced it with an ice sword.
Damn.
Yes!
Sadly, or luckily, depending on where you stand, all the power in the world wasn't enough for Esdeath to win Tatsumi's love.
And she didn't even get to conquer the world either, because the main title character had to ruin everything.
But in the end, she didn't lament her failure to conquer, or see herself as weak. Rather, she simply regretted not being able to look at Tatsumi one more time. Perhaps her cold philosophy was growing a bit warmer. Or maybe she was just an insane psychopath.
Definitely a yandere.
I will always be victorious, no matter what gets in my way.
I mean, considering she was living on a, you know, hey, you always gotta win mentality, thanks to that village, can't say I'm surprised, you know? I'm just saying. So, who would win this one? Well, comparing gigatons to petatons, I'm going Esdeath here. And not to mention the whole time freeze. I don't think even Gray's able to do that. So, will I be right or will I be wrong? Let's take a look back, huh? Time for the death battle.
Oh!
Here comes the army.
Such a paltry country is hardly worth conquering.
Hey! Take your troops and get out!
Still strong. Like, how dare you? Here we go.
Oh, just what I needed. Another crazy, blue-haired woman in my life.
I'll let you over here just say that. Oh, incoming. Hello. Whoa, boy. Right in the arm.
You have no right to feel my boot against your face. Now,
Yeah, I'm good.
die for me!
Ice make, crush it, flame!
Nice.
Take this!
Here we go. Ooh, that's a rough landing.
Ice cannon!
Very nice.
Thanks. storm.
Thanks for the meal. Ice Fake Impact.
Heads up! Ooh.
Ice Devil Zero Longsword.
Ooh, there goes an arm.
She's too much. Ah! I have no choice. But
Everything in sight will be encased in ice.
Yep, there he goes.
Breathe.
Ooh, caught! And done.
Congratulations and goodbye.
Poor Gray. Just could not handle the cold this time.
KO.
This just in, male stripper found dead after a crazy night with a dominatrix gone wrong. More at 7.
Let's
Harsh
get
but
to
accurate.
this. This was certainly an interesting matchup, and both cryomancers
Fair.
held their own advantages.
Oh yeah, Gray's awesome ice make powers meant he had a ton of versatility at his frosty fingertips. Like how he could eat ice to replenish his magic. She sure didn't see that one coming.
Though being the tactician she is,
Yeah.
Esdeath likely wouldn't fall for any of Gray's tricks more than once. Also, both were in the same range of speed by scaling to feats of dodging lightning.
Yeah, but the Queen of Cold Kink definitely had more ice power up her sleeves. Just look at those storms. The one Grayscale's 2 covered a country, while
Yeah,
Esdeath's
Gigaton's
covered
there.
a whole continent.
True, but we still had to deduce the exact nature and potential of her storm. Remember, Esdeath specifically claimed it took her a few days to make the ice cavalry she used
that
as
strong.
fuel for the storm. A few generally means 3 at minimum, so we can cut the yield of our previous calculation to 1/3. Lowballing this a bit, let's assume she used all of her power each day to make 1/3 of the total cavalry. This would mean Esdeath could wield about 93 petatons worth of energy on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's way more than
True.
Invel's ice storm, and 1,600 times deadlier than that meteor Urza obliterated. Esdeath definitely had the advantage in sheer magic power. Even with his better resistances, there's no way Gray could survive that much
Yeah,
magic
definitely
force.
Gray got
so he
overwhelmed
really only
here.
had one shot, the Lost Ice Shell.
Which certainly could have ended things right then and
True.
there, if not for Esdeath's time stop ability.
Mahoptima.
Both the Ice Shell and Mahoptima could only be used once, but Mahoptima was more useful given its immediate effect compared to the Ice Shell's long casting time, and its versatility in that Esdeath could follow it up with whatever she wanted.
Also, it doesn't kill her, so that's a plus.
Sure.
Technically, Gray's Ice Devil Slayer magic means he could probably resist the Mahoptopotamus a bit. But then Brat Tatsumi had crazy good cold resistance too, and it didn't do him much good against the time freeze.
Gray's speed and versatility meant he could hold his own, but Esdeath's awesome power, uniquely suited time freezing, and domineering perseverance saw her through this battle.
Looks like Esdeath stopped Gray cold.
The winner is Esdeath.
Yeah, honestly, considering the power gap between the two, seems like a foregone conclusion, ain't it? Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the battle. Till next time, see ya.